Welcome to our webcast. I do want to tell you a couple of things about webcasts before the webcast actually begins. So, just for your benefit, we are broadcasting across the internet using both video and audio, and we are broadcasting globally. Since we are broadcasting globally, if for any reason your connection breaks, don't panic. Just wait till your connection is restored, and then you should be able to log into the webinar in progress. Now, I have done literally hundreds of these webcasts, so if for any reason my audio or video breaks, please just bear with me. I'll log back in as soon as my connection is restored. Now, the next thing I need to make you aware of is also your audio. If your audio goes out completely or it becomes staticky or distorted during the webinar, don't worry. All you need to do is close your browser, open up a brand new browser, and your sound should be restored to normal. I do want to talk about how to ask questions. And it's important that you do ask questions because asking questions will greatly enrich your experience with us. I'm an expert in this field. I've been involved in the field for nearly 30 years. I have lectured at NASA on their behalf at the National Space Society Conference. I've lectured at the United Nations. I'm actually co-author of a white paper on human performance management through the International Atomic Energy Agency. So please feel free to ask questions. I've been in education. I hold a master's degree in education. I was in public education for 16 years, and I have been in the field of ADHD research for close to 30 years. So I will answer your questions, hopefully, quite effectively for both of us. Now, to ask questions, you'll use the chat box that's located at the bottom of your screen. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a box that says type here to chat. Please just type your question in there and submit it. If I don't answer you immediately, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you. It's because my staff is here and they actually field the questions before I get them. That way, if they think the question is better addressed later in the webcast, they'll feed the question to me just a little bit later. All right? Let's ask questions. Feel free to do it. You have a unique opportunity to communicate with other people who are around the globe. Now, your information, by the way, is anonymous. We don't let anyone see that you are logged in, so I just wanted to make certain that you feel secure here as well. Your information is anonymous, and when you ask a question, I'll typically only repeat your first name and then the question so that we can all benefit in the answer. You're likely here because you've seen us around the web, right? Or you've seen us in one of these many major media. We've been in major media across the globe, including the largest morning news broadcast in the United States called Good Morning America, NBC Nightly News, Investors Business Daily, the Associated Press, and so forth. I also write one of the most widely read blogs on attention deficit. That is the address at the top of this slide. So please feel free to visit that if you have not already. Again, we are here because we have been around since 1994, and we are the best in the business at doing this. You'll see why so in just a moment. We are used in over 600 school districts in the United States alone. That's not schools, but school districts in the United States alone. We're used in thousands and thousands of homes internationally. Doctors' offices, psychologists' offices, universities, traumatic brain injury hospitals. Even the U.S. Women's Olympic bobsled team, the U.S. military, the nuclear power industry, NASCAR use our technology. In the webinar tonight, we'll briefly view some PowerPoint slides to help you understand what ADHD is and is not, and then why Play Attention works so effectively. Right after that, we will switch cameras and you will view Play Attention in action. I have colleagues here who will demonstrate while I narrate.